Hey everybody, welcome back. As you can see, that little playoff picture, Eagles and 49ers are in the NFC Championship game, and I'm in the AFC Championship game against Buffalo. So Buffalo was the team that I went and had one of my 3 losses against. We went into overtime and just didn't come through. Mistakes on my end, mistakes on their end, but the result was Buffalo winning. However, since then, my team has become so much more powerful. I think we're stronger than then, so I'm pretty optimistic for this game here. So here we are, again having home field through the entire playoffs, which is really great. I think that has been a help for this series. I mean, again, being number 1 is ideal. So here we are, First Energy Stadium. Now we are receiving the kickoff, so we're going to have that first possession. And there's Jakeem Grant about to return.
Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense.
I do think it's quite funny that Brissett has so low stats compared to the other top quarterbacks, but he's been leading the way this season and in this playoffs. He's literally 12-1 this season.
And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback.
So here we are with the first play of the game. Hand off to Chubb. Breaking tackles, gain 7.
Chubb on first down as he dashes forward for about 7. So they'll come up after the gain of 7.
Here we are, second and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber.
So I accidentally locked Brissett in there, but still made the 9-yard completion to Cooper. Here we are running the stick play. No, I changed it to the run, right? So Chubb, big run there. Good start to this game.
Midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch.
So here we are trying to find some more explosive plays here.
Like that. Could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync.
So starting off another run by Hunt. Because right now the running game is working with me, but at some point I'm getting ready to unload the passing game. But Hunt there gets 11 yards. Very helpful.
11 more on that one and another first down. To throw is Brissett. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Looking to throw again on second down. Brissett. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides.
So here we are trying to get a bigger play there. Now 3rd and 15.
Takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
So here we are back to pass with Brissett. And I make a big throw down the field, and Cooper catches it, breaks a tackle, gets into the end zone. Big play there. Very proud of the Browns on that drive. Look at that, in the pocket. Technically somewhat underthrown, but Cooper being able to leap over Jackson there, making the catch and the touchdown. Cleveland is now up 6-0, now 7-0.
Extra point by York is up and good.
So opening drive, we get a touchdown, exactly how we wanted this game to start off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
But I am not going to underestimate Allen here, because the Bills have a very powerful offense. They got decent running backs. They've got solid receivers there. Stephon Diggs, I mean, top notch. Allen has got basically over double all of Brissett's stats. I think almost even 3 times as much touchdowns. As many touchdowns. So they start off with a handoff. Gains about 4 with Singletary.
And when he's on, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Play Emerson there. Kind of missed the defense there, so it wasn't played well because I could have almost had an interception if I played it right. Could have at least gotten a swat or maybe a tackle immediately, but yeah, such is life. Missed it. So here's Allen back to pass, looking to throw, and he just does the side pass there. Lost a yard. Here they are, 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Allen rolls out, trying to sack him. He breaks the tackle. But that flag is very helpful for my cause, as it's going to be a holding penalty. So we're able to make right that play.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Allen.
And here we are, 3rd and 21. They gain a good gain there, but of course we were able to stop them, prevent them from getting the first down, so they will likely punt in this situation.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Back deep.
So there's Grant. No chance to return as they punted out at the 23-yard line.
Second drive coming up here.
So this is a great chance for us to take the lead here. Back to pass, looks, throws, caught by Njoku. Short, easy pass, gain of 9.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time?
So here we are with the counter play. Just gets the inches we needed.
Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Only a gain of a yard, but
so now they're getting a little bit up in my face here on the running game, so I'm going to try to probably try to get them to pay for it by doing a screen pass here.
But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are.
And there we are with what should have been a better screen play, but we at least get 4 yards on it.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing.
This is probably one of my favorite plays, so we're going to go here and see if we can pick up the first. And we do with Jones, who makes the big catch there, and he also runs for a good gain. Brissett closing in on 100 yards in this game. Julio, who had the 151-yard game last week, who made some big plays, comes through here for the Browns.
Obviously, the magnitude of the event not getting to them early.
So here we go, trying the end around with Schwartz, because Schwartz is the speedster. And of course, Njoku can't hold his block. But even then, I mean, it's not really that great of a play. So I try it every time to time, but it's always normally a mistake, and it was. Here we are, back to pass. Brissett gets sacked. Not much I could do there, but I mean, again, Von Miller, this is a good defense, why they're in the AFC Championship game. So now we are 3rd and 24. Trying to make a play here. We move Hunt out wide, make him slant. So back to pass, he throws it up. Risky throw there, could have been intercepted, but Njoku gets the catch. We get back into field goal range. And we're going to go get the field goal to get the 2-possession lead. And York nails it.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So I go to check to see who that injury was, and it ended up being Drew Forbes, who was just a backup O-lineman, who wanted to make sure I didn't lose someone significant on that kick.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
So now we're going to try to hold the Bills to prevent them from getting a score to close out this second quarter.
And now out come the Bills. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw.
So Allen throws just bad pass. I mean, just 3 yards for about the sidelines. I mean, they can do that all game if they want.
So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we are, back to pass, and there. Tight window there. I mean, there seems like a lot of guys in the way, but they complete the pass.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
They complete over the middle.
Allen's throw is complete.
So we keep them in bounds. They're draining clock, but don't give up many yards. Again, they throw it. Now, this was a good pass there. Bad defense on my part with Ronnie Harrison Jr.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving.
So here we are trying to close out these last 54 seconds. I now sub another safety, another DB on this formation. Trying to get more speed. And there we are. Allow the catch, but keep them in bounds, right across the middle. Have to use the timeout.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen.
And right there, beautiful play there. Lewis gets the sack. I did sub him in for Garrett to give Garrett a rest, which I needed to get Garrett back in the game, but it all worked out. Allen throws the ball out of bounds, which allows a punt return opportunity for me and the Cleveland Browns. So there's the punt. Goes out of bounds. And do you think I'm just going to run the clock out? Well, if you do, you thought wrong. So here we are trying to push the ball down the field. Maybe get in the field goal range, maybe get a TD. Brissett throws across the middle, caught by Grant, and we have our timeout.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11
now we're looking at another deep throw, another big play.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Brissett.
So here we are back to pass. He throws it deep, but it is missed by Cooper. Can't come down with it. 5 seconds left. We're going to take one more stab at this if we can, because there's always a chance of a pass interference call or something to take place.
And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his
So here we are. Back to pass.
They'll throw now on the final play.
Brissett throws it up to Njoku, who gets the catch, and he runs it all the way for the touchdown. We pull off the deep play. Excellent way to close out the first half.
How did they get that done?
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
So here we are with the extra point, which we do, in fact, of course, make. So now instead of going in 10-0, we now go into halftime 17-0. This is definitely a great start to the AFC Championship game, one that I'm very proud of. So here we are seeing the halftime stats where we are crushing them. An extra 130-ish yards, a little less than 130. And we see the 49ers winning against the Eagles, which actually is very good for me because I think the Eagles would have been harder to beat. So San Francisco with Brock Purdy is able to make the Super Bowl as the 7th seed. But now we still have to take care of business. There's still a whole half to play. So here he goes, takes the knee. And now they start the opening drive of the second half.
The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic.
So simple play action goes for about 9 yards.
Changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
Looking to throw again on second.
So there they are. They get the first down. Move the
2
chains.
catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Now Allen.
So nice catch there by Diggs. Allen's still under 100 yards passing, so we're trying to either slow their defense down or at least stop them from scoring, maybe force a turnover. I read that play perfectly, but just did not execute perfectly. So that should have been a tackle for a loss, but now it's a first down. And here they go with a play action. Tricks me as red wine. They get the big play there.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half.
And there, what would have been a first down catch is dropped. So we luck out there. There, I finally put Garrett back in the dime formation, so I've been missing him on some of those plays, but I guess I gave him a rest for a chunk of the game. So maybe it was just a very strategic coaching decision.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week. The touchdown, Bills.
And so they get the touchdown across the middle. I mean, you do the best you can on defense, but you're going to make a mistake every now and then. And that drive, just everything really worked out for the Bills. But we are still up by 2 scores, still up by 10 points. So we just now need to keep that momentum going and not allow this opening drive to rattle us. So Grant is returning the ball. Gets just about to the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching.
Great run by Hunt there.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch.
All right, and here we are,
saying,
keeping this drive going.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
So handoff there to Chubb. Gets about 3 yards there.
Gain of 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down.
Try to do the run game again, but goes nowhere.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 3rd down, Brissett. Flush to his right.
So here we go. Brissett rolls out. Instead of making the throw, he does it with his leg. Gets a 13-yard rush and the first down.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47.
Here we go again. Another pass. Just trying to get back into a passing rhythm. 9-yard gain there by Julio Jones.
Play of this 3rd quarter. NFL on EA Sports. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
And here we go, handoff to Chubb, who gains 2 yards, but most importantly gains the first down.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. They run it again with Chubb. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be.
So Brissett gets the route there to Hunt. Big play, big gain.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
So here we are in the red zone. Thanks to Hunt. And now Hunt gets the run, breaks the tackle, plows his way forward. And here we are, 32nd ranked offense with 3 yards. It's delightful. It's quite delightful because you see, during the season, we had low expectations on offense with some of the worst offense in the league. Now all of a sudden we're coming through in a major way.
He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed,
so 3rd and 2, we're going to go with our heaviest set. We have all of them, our O-line.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
So here we go, hand off to Chubb, who just misses the first down.
But I see the closed fist of the referee.
Now I decide I'm not taking no field goal. I'm going to go for it with inches.
And that'll bring up 4th down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out.
So here we are, 4th and inches. Heavy set.
2 minutes left to play in this.
We get down to the 2-minute warning there.
EA Sports.
As we are winding down this championship game.
Football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already.
Fullback run to Chubb, and he goes right into the end zone, extending this lead. I mean, this was a drive that took out the entire 4th quarter almost, and the rest of the 3rd quarter. We are on our way to the Super Bowl. I'm claiming it now.
So they only needed a couple of feet there on 4th down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there. Right?
So now we have 2 minutes to basically slow down the Buffalo Bills.
No problem. Let's go ahead and get the rest of them. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles.
So yeah, this game went relatively better than the first time we played the Bills. No real challenge here. We were ahead the entire time. No problems at all. Now they're just doing check down short passes that don't have me concerned at all.
But in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Allen going to get this one to Singletary. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And again, it's Allen.
So here's Allen, and okay, he gets Diggs across the middle. But right now, anything they do is too little, too late.
Tackled at the Browns 33. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. A play fake to Singletary, and
there we go. Winovich gets the sack, and Koromoa gets the fumble recovery.
They will take over at the 29.
What a sad way for the Bills to end their season, but a great way for us to continue ours.
It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's going.
So yeah, getting rid of Clowney, I think, gave me like another second-round pick, which is fantastic. And now Winovich has stepped up in a major way. So here we are. We hand the ball off to Chubb, who doesn't even get touched, and goes all the way for a touchdown.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his second touchdown of the night. And the Browns continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they are really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one. McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25.
So now we're in the same situation. 15 seconds to go. Buffalo's going to try to move down the field, but I mean, who really cares at this point?
But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news though. This one is getting close to being over.
So nice play there to Diggs.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout.
And so now we're just waiting for the clock to expire, and we can go into this game after winning to go and win the Super Bowl. So there we are. Time is out. Browns get the victory. We are on our way to the Super Bowl.
As we say goodnight, everybody. And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
So that was definitely a great change in history there. We are now overcoming the Bills. Everything's looking our way. As you can see the stats there, Nick Chubb, who didn't have much of a game this time around, comes through with 101 yards, mostly because of that last play he had. So we have the Cleveland Browns versus the San Francisco 49ers. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate you sticking around for this series. Hope you've enjoyed it. So here we are. Now, let's see. That's right. Adam Kung Su is like, hey, we did well. So here we are. Gonna simulate this next week. So now we have the Pro Bowl week. And I remember I went through the Pro Bowl roster. And I got more and more angry. I'm like, why? Why are there no Browns? We have so many good players, and someone should be on the Pro Bowl team. Then I remembered we're in the Super Bowl, so that's why we're not. But figured if any of you want to see who made the Super Bowl or made the Pro Bowl, here are the Pro Bowl teams. Yep, and there you go. So we are off to face the 49ers in the Super Bowl. Looking forward to this matchup. Very exciting game. We are the number one team in the AFC. The 49ers are the worst team in the NFC playoff picture, the 7th seed. So really not too concerned about them. But thanks again for watching, and I'll see you for the Super Bowl.